Hello everyone. Once again, welcome to PM Networking. Hope you all are doing great. Guys, today I am going to start wireless networking from zero level, from very basic, so that anyone can understand wireless networking. Let's say you are a network engineer and you are not familiar with wireless networking devices like AP, access point, WLC, wireless controller, or you are not familiar with wireless networking terms like SSID, service set identifier, or BSS, basic service set, or BSS ID, basic service set identifier, IBSS, DSS, ESS, right? So there are many terms in wireless networking. So don't worry guys if you are not familiar with these terms, because I am going to teach you everything about wireless networking in this playlist. So you only need to watch all videos one by one, day by day. Now guys, without wasting our time, let's begin. Today's agenda is to tell you about the study materials first, right? Study materials to learn wireless networking, and then definitely today we are not going to start wireless devices or wireless networking terms, but today I'm going to just make you understand what is wireless networking, right? Why we need wireless networking. As I'm telling you again and again that not 100% networks are wireless, only 20%, or you can say less than 20% networks are wireless, right? So but this is very important. If you are preparing for CCNA exam, then also wireless part is very important for you, because Cisco is going to ask you some questions from wireless. So this is topic in your CCNA syllabus as well. Okay, so guys, let's begin. First of all, let me talk about the study materials, how you will find study material. See, so first option that you have is what? Videos. Videos in this playlist I am going to upload day by day video on wireless networking. So first of all, you need to watch this video. Second option, second materials is guys your CCNA 200301 official book, right? In your book, as I'm telling you, wireless is in your syllabus, so there are some topics of wireless, so you can learn the wireless networking from there, right? You can refer CCN 200301 official book to learn wireless. The third option is I'm going to share this PDF with you. See, here I have manually written these all points, one by one. So this is very important notes. Maybe there is some spelling mistake, so you have to ignore it. But again, to learn wireless networking, right? If you are completely fresher in wireless networking, this PDF is going to help you a lot. Like here in the PDF, you can see what is wireless, right? Requirement of wireless media, right? Then the radio frequency, like what is radio frequency. After that, one frequency unit name, table of frequency unit name, you can say. Then you have about the amplitude or wireless bands and channels, right? So you can see about the two frequencies, 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz, right? Non-overlapping channels, about the access point, about the SSID, right? So these are wireless networking terms. So you have to learn SSID, BSSID, right? BSS, right? IBSS, independent basic service set, right? Under this you have to understand unidirectional communication and bidirectional communication. Then DSS, distribution system, the architecture of distribution system, right? The types of access point, right? Autonomous access point. So in access point, what is the architecture? So you can see there are three layers: core layer, distribution layer, and management, sorry, access layer, right? Then lightweight AP, then WLC. So you can learn these devices from this PDF, right? Wireless security, right? So there are some topics. So this is third option. Third option is I am going to provide you this PDF. To download this PDF, check the description. In the description you will get one link to download this PDF file, guys, right? You can download it and you can save it in your system. Then third option is my PDF. And the fourth one is I'm going to tell you one website, right? And usually, when I was a student, I was preferring this website to learn networking, right? So guys, this website is best website to learn basic networking, right? So every network engineer should visit to this website once, right? They should check the topics which are available there on this website, right? So let me tell you about this website, guys. And as I told you, when I was learning networking, usually I was visiting to this website. So website name is router la. This is the website. So here you can open this website. You can see I'm talking about this website. On this website you will find PDF on many topics, right? This guy works very hard, right, to prepare notes, because I think these notes are very useful for all network engineers. So let's say if you want to learn about the complete CCNA study guide, complete CCNP switching study guide, right, then introduction to network, OSI reference model, Ethernet technology, hubs, switches, routers, IPv4 addressing, subnetting, IPv6 addressing, like this you can find any topic, right? There are some topics of routing, security, right, services, WAN and remote access, like WAN basic, network address translation, NAT, right? So like this, here you can find the wireless as well. I think wireless is also there on his website. Let me check once again, because I'm not able to see wireless networking here. Let me check if is there any PDF available, then definitely you should refer that. So yes, here you can see introduction to sorry introduction to 802.11 wireless. 802.11 is IEEE standard for wireless networking, right? So here you can download this PDF, right, for the introduction part. So if I will click over here, one PDF will open, you can see over here, right? And here you can learn the basic wireless networking, radio frequencies, right? As I told you about the wireless networking terms like IBSS, WAP, right? About the radio frequency overview, you can learn about the radio frequency, right? So generally we are using two radio frequency for wireless networking. One is 2.4 gigahertz and another one is 5 gigahertz. So you need to learn these two frequencies, right, for to understand wireless networking. Then wireless signal strength, right? So there are few topics: radio frequency interface, okay, then 802.11 channels, like here you will learn the non-overlapping channels in 2.4 gigahertz, then preventing channel overlap, 802 collision, right? Then we have multiple again standard under 802.11. we have multiple standards like 802.11a, b, g, right? And so these are older one, a, b, these are older one, right? So but you can learn the basic things, right? So you can prefer this PDF, right? There are many more topics: lightweight AP, phase 1, phase 2, fine, right? Then there are some concept of security as well, right? Then guys, this is the first PDF file. Then you can download this one, Cisco 802.11 implementation, right? So again, if you will click over here, it will open one new PDF for you, and here you will learn about the implementation, right? So you can understand these parts by learning this PDF after watching my video. So first of all, I will recommend you to watch videos, right? After that, guys, you can check wireless networking in your official book, right? That will be the best option. Then you can use my PDF file also, right, to learn the basic. And after that you can reach to this website as well, fine. So this is all about the study materials of wireless networking. Now let me close it, right, because now I'm not going to show you anything else over here. See guys, in wireless networking in CCNA, these are topics of CCNA 200301. So if you will cover these all topics, that means wireless portion of CCNA 200301 is covered, right? So here you can see cap wap, you need to learn this one. Then you need to learn about the wireless security as well. Now guys, let's begin from the wireless networking. Let's understand first what is wireless networking. Just I'm going to make you understand what is wireless networking in this video, and from the next video I will discuss first wireless networking terms, and then maybe we will move to wireless networking devices. And in future I will show you the configuration of access point, WLC, your home wireless router, all wireless devices guys, don't worry, right? But first try to understand the basic things, because base is again very important. Like, so if you are new in wireless networking, first you have to learn some basic terms. Okay, so let's begin. Let me open my Paint over here and see. First question is what is wireless networking? So guys, if you know the answer, please let me know your answer in the comment section. Please, if you want to learn any technology guys, or any topics, any protocol, you have to first communicate, you have to share your knowledge, right? So let's say you are learning wireless here. So what I am saying, please pause the video and first share your answer in the comment section. Like, if someone will ask you, or if interviewer will ask you what is wireless networking, what will be your answer? Or what is wireless network, what will be your answer? Like, if you are able to explain what is network, so network is what? Group of devices, right, connected with each other so that they can share information and resources, that is network. Now I am asking you, what is wireless network? So definition of wireless network can be what? It is a again computer network, you can say computer network that uses wireless, what we can say, that uses wireless data connections between networking devices, or you can say what, nodes, right? So what I am saying, what is the definition of wireless network? See, why I am going slowly guys, because I am expecting you that you are completely fresher in wireless, right? You don't know what is wireless networking and you are not familiar with wireless devices. So as I told you, I am going to start from the zero level. So if you are familiar with wireless networking, then you can skip first two videos, like day 1 and day 2, you can skip it, right? But again, if you are completely fresher in wireless, try to watch video from here, right? So wireless, if someone will ask you now what is wireless network, what you will say? It is a computer network that uses wireless data connection between networking devices, or between network node. Guys, a network that uses radio frequency, what you can say a network that uses radio frequency to connect multiple network nodes. Like in wire network, if you need to connect few computers together, let's say I have computer 1, computer 2, computer 3 and computer 4. If you need to connect these computers together, what you need a centralized device, and that centralized device can be what? Switch, or it can be hub. So nowadays we are not using hub, we are using what? Switch, right? So here through switch you can connect these all computer together. In the same way, in wireless networking, a network that uses radio frequency to connect multiple networking devices, right? So here these are my networking devices. Here what I am using to connect these devices together, right? I have one centralized device, that is switch, but how I have connected it? Through physical cable, right? It can be my Ethernet cable. So this is wire network, right? If I will talk about the wireless network, so in wireless, if you need to connect again these 4 computers together, again you need what? One centralized device. Or you can connect 2 devices together without a centralized device as well. Like here we can connect these 2 computers together without switch as well, right? But we cannot connect multiple devices together. In the same way, in the wireless networking, if you want to connect these devices together, first of all you need a centralized device, and that centralized device can be your AP, access point. And like here you have used what, physical cable to connect your switch to computer. Here what you will use, you will use radio frequency. Here we are using radio frequency, right? So you don't need to learn radio frequency, you don't need to master radio frequency to understand wireless networking. Just you need to understand, there are many type of radio frequencies, but in wireless networking we are using two. First one is 2.4 gigahertz and another one is 5 gigahertz. So you need to learn these two radio frequencies only, right? So if someone will ask you how you will connect multiple end devices or networking node together in wireless networking, in wireless network, so what will be your answer? Answer should be what? We will connect multiple devices together through a centralized device. That centralized device can be my AP, and we will connect all devices to the all the devices with each other through AP by using signal. Which signal? Radio frequency signal. With the help of radio frequency we can connect multiple devices together. So always keep in mind, a network that uses radio frequency to connect multiple devices or multiple network nodes, that network is known as wireless network. That network is known as wireless network. Wireless networks are, popular solution for homes, right? It can be for small businesses or large businesses also, right? It can be important for college, right? It can be important for hospital. Getting my point? So in this scenario we need what? Wireless networking to connect few devices without cable, right? So why we need wireless networking, guys? Wireless networking is needed, or wireless network is required where I cannot connect devices through cable, right? Where connecting devices through cable is not possible. Like, let me give you one example. Let's say, let's take one example of your mobile phone. This is your mobile phone, right? So guys, your mobile phone is thin, small in size, right? So manufacturing company cannot put RJ45 port over here in your mobile. If manufacturing company is going to put this port in your mobile, right, your size of hardware will increase. So we cannot connect mobile phone to the network through Ethernet cable. So the next solution is what? Wireless. I can connect my mobile devices to the network, to the internet through radio frequency. Getting my point? So wireless network are popular solution for home, businesses, and for telecommunication networks to avoid cabling, right? To avoid cabling to connect multiple devices together. Now hope you have now basic idea about wireless network. In simple word, what you can say, let me write here. In simple word, what you can say, wireless term refer that it does not require any physical cable to connect networking devices like your laptop, your desktop, your mobile, your tablet, right? So if you want to connect these devices to the internet, right, in the network, you don't need any cable, you don't need any physical cable, right? You can connect through radio frequency, and that is wireless. If I will talk about the example of wireless networking, so example can be what? Again, you need to pause the video and give me, guys, at least few examples of wireless networking, right? Few example of wireless network. Like it can be what? Your radio. It can be what? Television, right? We can say television broadcast, or other example can be what? Radar communication, we can say. Then other example can be what? your GPS, right? Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, right? And many more are there, right? So now I am expecting at least few example from your side as well, right? Give me some example of wireless network. Give me some example of wireless network, right? Okay, now let's move further. Guys, what is the problem in wire network? Why we come up with wireless networking, right? This is very important part. What is problem with wired network? Why we come up with wireless networking? So if I will talk about the problems of wired network, see, problem of wire network is what? Problem of wired network, right? So answer can be what? When a device is connected by wire, it can't move around, it can't move easily, you can say. If you are connecting a device through wire, it can't move easily or very fast. Let's say in a company you have one switch, right? And through that switch you have connected one computer through ethernet. This is my ethernet cable, right? So cable size can be what? 100 meter, up to 100 meter. So we can not carry this laptop. This is, let's say, my laptop. I cannot carry this laptop, away from this switch. I cannot move this device because this device is connected with switch through wired, right? So if I will, shift this device from this location to this location, I have to extend the wire, right? Maybe I have to arrange the wire, right? Maybe I have to arrange the wire again because I have to do what I have. I cannot like leave the cable on the floor, and not one can, no anyone can walk on the floor if you will put the cable on the round. So you have to do what? Routing, routing of cable. You have to do routing. Getting my point? So guys, these are problems of wire network. Again, 80% networks are wired, but as I told you that, let's say this is my company. In my company there are some employee, right? This is, let's say, floor, second floor, right? On the second floor there are some employee. Sometimes those employees are moving from here to here, here to there, like this, right? Or this floor to this floor, or this floor to this floor, first floor to second floor, second floor to first floor. So you cannot connect those devices, right? Devices of those employee to your network through wired. If you will connect, computer of those devices through wire, they cannot move from one floor to another floor. Getting my point? So that's why we need what? Wireless network. Again, wireless network is only 20%, guys, or less than 20%, right? Otherwise, let's say again, this is my company, building of my company. In my company there are some devices connected through wireless, and I have another branch somewhere, right? Again, in this branch there are some devices connected through wireless, through radio frequency. But you know how these two branches are connected together? Again, through cable. This is my ISP, like this, through cable, right? So again, still your 80% networks are wired network, only 20% networks are wireless network, right? So now hope this is also clear to you, like why wireless network is required, needed, राइट अगर आप केबल ऐसे फ्लोर पे बिछा दोगे राइट तो कोई भाई इधर से उधर चल भी नहीं सकता है, गिर जाएगा, केबल टूट जाएगा, राइट. There is one problem of breaking as well, like what if cable will break? Getting my point? So that's why we come up with wireless networking. As devices get smaller like mobile, it is not practical to connect them through a wire, right? So if you will connect your mobile through a wire, through a Ethernet port to your switch, right, this is not practical. So definitely you should connect small devices like small laptops, your tablets, mobiles, these devices through radio frequency, through wireless, not wired. Getting my point, guys? So devices like mobile or thick laptop cannot have RJ45 ports, right, because these devices are thin, small, So we need wireless networking to connect these devices to internet. So that's why we come up with wireless networking. Wireless networking is not about having complete wireless network. It is only 20% wireless networking. More than 80% networks are still wired. So guys, in wireless networking we introduce some devices as well. Like in the wired network we have multiple devices, right? To connect multiple computers we have switch. To connect multiple networks together we have routers. In the same way, in wireless networking, to connect multiple devices together we need a device, we need a centralized device. So some new devices and protocols are added to provide the wireless networking, right? And in wireless networking you need to learn about that protocol and about that devices only. Getting my point? So don't think that complete network is wireless network. Now question is, which devices we have introduced in wireless networking? So guys, the first device and most important device is AP, your access point. Don't worry, we are going to learn access point in upcoming videos. And the second most important device is called wireless controller. That is your WLC. Fine. Access point is responsible to connect n devices together without cable wirelessly, right? And if you have lots of AP access point, right, then managing those lots of AP, let's say in your company or on one airport there are 1000 AP, right? So how you will manage 1000 AP? So that's why we come up with what? WLC, wireless controller, to manage these thousands number of boxes or APs, right? We come up with a new device that is called WLC. So in wireless networking you have to master these two devices, AP and wireless controller, WLC. Okay, so hope this part is also clear to you guys, like why we come up with wireless networking and which device we introduced in wireless networking. Now, as wireless data travel through space, like if you are connecting few devices, let's say computer 1, computer 2, computer 3, and this is my AP access point. I have connected these devices through wireless, right? So my data will travel in air, in the space, right? So as wireless data travels through space without the protection of wired, because here we don't have wired, so many variables can affect in your network. Like let's say if I am not employee of your company or of your home, let's say this is network of your home. So if I will come in your home and if I will connect my device here to your AP, right, because your AP is transmitting signal in the air, right? I can also connect my devices to your AP and then I can do some uh, dangerous thing in your network. Getting my point? I can send some virus to this device, to this device, to this device, right? So anyone can, or many variables can affect to data or to wireless network, because our data is traveling in free space in the air. So many variables can affect the data, and it, okay, leave it, can affect in your network because your data is traveling in free space, in the free environment. So to minimize this, right, like no one can connect in your network without authentication. Getting my point? To minimize these variables, wireless engineering focus on following two factors, right? Wireless engineering focus on mainly two factors. Let me tell you about those two factors first, right? So that no one can impact on your network, no one can affect your network, your wireless network, right? So we introduce two factors. First one is what? wireless device must have a common standard. Like in Ethernet, we have one standard. In the same way, guys, in wireless networking also, we should have one standard first of all, right? And that standard is called 802.11, right? Like 802.3 in Ethernet, we have one standard for wireless networking, 802.11, right? Second thing, wireless coverage must exist in the area where devices are expected to use it, right? So let's say this AP will transmit the signal in a specific area, in a specific coverage. So if you want to connect a device, you have to first enter in that coverage, right? In that area, then only you can connect your device, right? And again, as we have now a standard, we can authenticate the user, right? So an unauthorized user cannot connect their devices to network. So now even my AP is transmitting signal in ear, right? But because of a standard, we can authenticate the devices, or you can say what? If any device want to connect to a network, first they have to enter in your coverage, right? So guys, these are basic terms about the wireless networking. Like not terms, definitely we will discuss terms in next video. This is like what is wireless networking, why we need wireless networking. Fine. Now if I will ask you one question, what is, let's say, LAN, local area network? Local area network. So if you are saying what, implementing our networks in a building or in a college can be considered as LAN. In the wireless networking, same LAN is known as by WLAN. WLAN, wireless local area network. There is no any difference between LAN and WLAN. Difference is only what? This is wire network and this is wireless network. So implementing a wireless network in a small geographical area is known as what? WLAN. So anyone can ask you what is WLAN. So connecting two or more devices using wireless transport to form a local area network is known as WLAN. Within a limited area such as home, school, library, campus, office building, like this. So now last thing that I want to discuss in this video is what? Let's say I have two devices, one is sender and another one is receiver. How you will connect these two devices? So as I told you, both device is sending what? RF, radio frequency. Guys, both devices are going to sense to each other because both are transmitting what? Radio frequency signal. So both devices will sense to each other and then they will connect with each other and then they can share the data. So don't worry, in upcoming day you will learn about this, like how two devices will be connected automatically. But guys, if multiple signals are received at the same time, what will happen if multiple signal will received by this receiver device at the same time? Then there is a chance of interference. There is a chance of interference with each other, like hub. Let's say you have one hub and you have some computers. What will happen if two devices will transmit data at the same time? Collision, correct? In the same way, in wireless networking, if a device will receive multiple signal at the same time, then there is chance of collision, right? So WLAN works, or wireless local area network works on half duplex, like your hub, half duplex mode. Again, we can configure the devices so that they should work on full duplex as well. Like again, that is complicated and that is not in your syllabus. Okay, for now just keep in mind this, that wireless networking works on half duplex, or WLAN works on half duplex. So always keep in mind, in wireless networking, only one station or only one device or only one node can transmit data at a time, right? At any time. Otherwise, collision will occur, right? Now, guys, that's all for today. In next video, we will discuss some, wireless networking terms like BSS, Basic Service Set, SSID, right? BSSID. So we will discuss about this term in next video. But guys, as I am making videos on wireless for the first time for my YouTube channel, you have to let me know that is this playlist is useful for you or not. So if yes, this playlist is useful for you, if you want that I should continue this playlist, you have to motivate me. And for this you have to comment me, right? You have to inform me in the comment section that yes, Praphul, we are learning this video is like helpful for me, right? So please continue this playlist, or just you can type yes in the comment section. So if you will type yes, I will get to know that yes, these videos are helpful for you and you want more videos on wireless networking, right? And it will motivate me to make more videos, right? So that I can finish this wireless in short term time, right? In few days, maybe in 20 to 25 days. So guys, that's all for today. If you have learned something from this video, please hit on like button. We will meet soon in next video. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye. That's all for today.